How have the boys responded to the challenge of representing their sub-union? We were pretty lucky. We've had high level of registrations. We had nearly 47 registrations, so we had to have a trial, and we chose a squad of 25. The boys are all pretty excited and looking forward to playing, and they're all very keen. What expectations does management have in the terms of performance from the team? First, for us, really, it's all about the boys getting involved and playing some good footy, coming together as a new group, which is always hard, getting them together, training hard. Ultimately, we'd like to win the tournament, as anyone does. It's the way you play a sport. And some of the boys might be able to go on to higher honours, perhaps, if they stand out during the tournament. But really, it's all about getting involved, training hard, bonding, and learning some new skills from some really good coaches. So that's our main goal.
There's quite a few challenges at this age. Probably one of the biggest we've found is just being a teenager and fitting in their social life as well as schoolwork, family commitments, work. Some of our whānau struggle to get a ride to training. There is a financial commitment as well. So as a sub-union from the Bay, we try and reduce that cost as much as we can for them to make it accessible for everyone.
What has drawn me to be team manager? A lot of things really. For me personally, I just like to be involved, and I get a lot back from the girls, seeing them achieve, seeing them doing something they love. I love the game myself, and if I can support them to go further, then I win as well. Supporting my daughter who's involved, but on a bigger scale, just really I want women's rugby to grow. There's a passion where I'm all about women, getting out there and showing everybody that they can achieve, that they can do it, and trying to fight for equality, because the Black Ferns are really cool.
What are my goals and aspirations for the tournament? Probably just getting out there, hitting it with the girls, seeing everyone come back, especially after COVID, and everyone's a bit older now, so the under 18s will be a big step up for a few of us, but just getting out there, hitting it with the girls, hopefully winning, showing that Western Bay is the best, so yeah. If you've got nothing to do, come down and support our girls over in the Rotorua International Stadium on July 22nd, July 23rd. It's going to be some awesome games, going to see who's going to take the title of Best Bay Team, so come down.
The future is now.
Good morning, whānau. Welcome to the Toi Ohomai Youth Development Cup 2021 here at the Rotorua International Stadium. It's a beautiful day today, in stark contrast to yesterday's wet weather. The sun is shining, hardly a cloud in the sky. But it should be set up for a beautiful day of rugby here at the Rotorua Stadium. My name's Craig Hodgie, and my colleague, expert advice, Mr. Sam Cameron, sitting next to me. Good morning, Sam.
Morena whānau. Yes, we are here on a beautiful day today. The field will be a little dewy this early in the morning. This is taking me back to the JAB days. Bare feet and all. Only looking forward to the hot chips and sausage roll after the game. But yeah, we're in for an exciting day. First up, we have the Western Bay under 16 girls taking on Central Bay under 16 girls. So excited for this game, and we will be handing back over to you with your expert pre-game knowledge, Hodgie.
Here we go. We see Lippy Sinner out there on camera with the Central Bay girls ready to go. Lippy always smiling. Big part of the Central Bay makeup here in Rotorua. So while we wait for the teams to take the field, we'll give you some names as best we can at this stage. List just been handed to us. Hopefully the numbers correspond to the players. We've got we'll just go through this list of names. Central Bay under-16 girls, Millie Simpkins, Waiken Chauvel, Nadia Tapara, Anika Norjay, Mariah Paul, Fern Nixon, Sophie Dowd, Manu Anderson, Ashley Patalau, Kaya Nipia, Shana Vaimake Fahi, Te Ao Mihia, Waiwai Fleming, Matatira Patu, Nataia Fio, Manoa Gates, Shia Nixon, Madison Vena, Shatik Ohepa, Isabella Rangitutia, Capriel, Allen, Tauwira, Ramaka, Kiremete, Hana Kapua, Dylan Guptill, Madison Hobbs. Head coach Jimmy McLean, assistant coach Lippy Sinnott, assistant coach also is Delwyn Fraser, and manager Daphne Wituko.
You did well there, Hodgie. You may as well carry on.
I think you got this one nailed there, Samo. We got some tricky names here. We've just been handed the team sheets. Toi Ohomai if we pronounce some of these names incorrectly. Tiara Atkinson, Amy. Oh, there we go. We've lost the graphic, but that's all right. We're back to Lippy Sinnott, who's made for TV. Western Bay, Taria Gitello, Olivia Ray, Leneve Tata, Asher James, Tyra Witere, Kate Ratcliffe, Georgia Rawari, Shakailia Dawson, Nashanti, Aomaya Nevea, Waka, Abi Wikipa, Tiki Hora Lee Kuka, Georgia Cooper, Kiritiana Takuira Mita, Harata Heiblom, Takiri Rewati, and we've lost that graphic once again, but the teams are out there, folks, so we'll do our best to get these names across as this game gets underway. Looks like Central Bay are setting up to kick off. Just lining up on halfway is Central Bay.
We'll also find you the names of our officials who are out there this morning. Man in the middle with his 2 support on the side. Setting up for a haka, Western Bay.
All right, these girls have fizzed up, the Western Bay girls. So this should be a good game. A little bit frisky out there this morning. Won't take long for these girls to warm up. We'll try and get some results as to how they got on yesterday and what's at stake for them today.
And just before we start, a huge shout out to our One Foundation, our sponsors, One Foundation, Toi Ohomai, Rotorua International Stadium, Rotorua Council, the Bay of Plenty Rugby Union and local Gecko production for putting this whole 2 days of rugby on for you back home in the comforts of your chairs, couches, beds still maybe. And we're off. Central Bay with the kick, Western Bay taking the ball in with a strong run for Western Bay setting the platform.
Yeah, well controlled. Good start to the game. Just ball security at the moment. It's looking good for Western Bay. As we first touch of the ball there for number 16. Very good carry there. Ariella Midwood.
Mid strong with the defence of Central Bay
Been too
causing
late.
the turnover.
There's numbers to burn if they can shift the ball. Keep running straight.
Someone just needed to take that forward really. They are playing advantage to Central Bay. And we'll go back for a slight knock-on from Western Bay. Central Bay put in for the first scrum, only 54 seconds into the game. Like I said, the ground is quite slippery early on in the morning.
Interesting to see how this first scrum goes. Western Bay girls yesterday had a pretty dominant scrum. So see if Central can handle the heat. Quite a deep setup for the Central Bay backline.
Non-contested by the looks of it, these scrums.
Yeah, beautiful pass
and a great
from the
pass
9.
again, if we can get that out wide. Great defence from Western Bay.
The tackle had to be made.
It was a 2-on-1. Great defence from Western Bay, and we're carrying on. Need to set up strong. If there's some pods in the middle from Central, some organisation. Could be slight offside out wide here.
What I did notice yesterday with the girls rugby is the discipline. Very little penalties given away. They adhere to the rules. I'm not sure why that might be, different to the boys, but the discipline is outstanding from the young ladies. Ball looking to be greasy once again, Samo. Could see a lot of scrums early on in the day with the greasy ball. And flat D line for the Central Bay, straight across the halfway line there. Marking up, man on man, girl on girl. And knocked on at the back of the scrum there from Western Bay, so a good chance to attack for Central Bay early on in this game.
Just really unlucky at the back of the scrum, especially with it uncontested. And I believe the rules in the school rules, the number 8 can't take it from the back.
Yeah, I don't think they can. Yeah, we'll have to check that one out, but normally they wouldn't be able to carry.
Well, here we go, out wide.
Yeah.
I was just about to say great hands from Central Bay, able to put their winger away.
Yep.
Good work from the midfield.
Where's our Central Bay list there? Number 14, Manoa Gates. Yeah, I saw her yesterday. When she gets her hands on the ball, she can go. If she can hold on to it, could be danger signs for Western Bay girls. Once again, whānau, those at home listening, forgive us if these names sort of don't match the numbers. We're doing our best here to get the information as it comes to hand. So aroha mai if we make any errors.
Another great strong run from the midfield, setting up a target.
That greasy ball again, just coming out of the bottom of the hands and straight to ground. However, it still went back. Play on, says the ref.
If they can set a target in the middle, play a close game.
Ball still there for Western Bay. There you go, finding some space out wide. Good defence there. Still choosing to come to the short side. 1-on-1 on the outside there. Beautiful defence from number 14. Manoa, sorry. Taking out into touch. First line out of the game. Central Bay ball. Pretty good stage for these youngsters to get out on. Rotorua International Stadium. Not many get to play on here. And they probably will see it as a privilege.
Oh, that's an excellent line out from Central Bay of Plenty under 16 girls team.
They'll take it in there.
Setting the platform for their backs.
They draw pass out on the outside, mate, choosing to go south. Taken into the tackle. Plenty of numbers there. Ball's available. Down the short side once again. Bit of footwork from the right winger. Again, the ball available. Looking for a carry from the forwards. A little bit lateral there.
Another pot out here waiting. Good support play. If we can go forward, take it strong. Central Bay are looking really good with ball in hand. Again, they set up. Need to find support there. A loose ball has gone to hand to Central Bay of plenty.
Yeah, it's all Central Bay at the moment. Western Bay just walking back on D at the moment. Ref looks over his shoulder. Yep, there you go, and there's the offside. Just a bit of urgency required to get back on the side. However, Central Bay still going. Knock on back for the penalty advantage. Western Bay offside. You can see the Jimmy McLean style of coaching with the Central Bay forwards doing the hard work till the space is there and then release to the backs.
And just while we're going to the scrum, good to see, like you said, these girls being able to represent their sub-unions from where they come from, and then hopefully from here go on to higher honours, Bay of Plenty, and then from there Black Ferns and even the Sevens. Talking about Sevens, all the best to all of our Olympians that will be starting tomorrow.
Opening ceremony
Tomorrow?
Yeah. I'll be fast asleep. No doubt.
Sure you will.
So there we go, knock on. Down in the 22 of the Western Bay, they get the feed. Opportunity missed there. First real attacking play of the game for Central Bay and turned it over. Western Bay ball.
Look for a strong carry midfield and then for it to be kicked out from here, or with there no scrums, no pushing in the scrum.
Short ball.
12, strong carry.
Good target there.
Someone in the pocket. No one
they're
in running
the pocket.
It. Western Bay have numbers out wide if we can get there.
There's that one-on-one again with those two wingers. What a little battle they've had already. Central Bay.
Great hands from Western Bay, able to keep that in.
Yeah, there's good defence coming across from Central Bay in huge numbers. Strong carry there, and beautiful tackle there by, who was that? First five. Kaya Nepia. Great front-on tackle, stopping the flow of the Western Bay girls.
Which eventuated into Western Bay being on the back foot and not being able to take the ball in forward and causing the knock-on. Central Bay in prime position here.
Yep, midfield scrum, options both sides. If you just look at the 10, Kaya Nepia, she seems to be running the cutter at the moment. Looking to come down the short side there, change of direction.
Take it in, fullback.
Yeah, good cover tackle there. Ball's available.
Looking really strong so far. 9 minutes into the game, Central Bay. Hot on attack.
Referee looking over his shoulder again. Yep, penalty. Western Bay just a little bit of discipline, just getting back on the onside line. Too keen to get up and make the tackle. There's Central Bay, just keep attacking.
Strong carry from our hooker. Needs to go to ground.
Ball retention's been pretty good for Central Bay. Lee Simpkins making the big tackle. 3-on-1.
Huge tackle, causing the turnover.
Referee right on the spot. Western Bay are doing well to hold the Central Bay team out. How long can they hold on for? Remains to be seen. However, Western Bay got the scrum feed, chance to get outside of the 22. Do we see another carry from the midfield? Not willing to kick the Western Bay team. In these short versions of the game though, players do like to keep the ball in hand. There's a hole there for the midfielders. Oh, and
here we go with an intercept.
Red coming right in off the wing to get that intercept and met by a heavy tackle. But there's numbers out wide for Central Bay. If we can shift that ball, could be a try in the corner. Beautiful try. All started from the defence from that right winger. Manawa Gates coming in, shutting down the play of Western Bay, forcing the pressure, turning over the ball, and Central Bay scoring in the corner. As you can see, the pass comes over the top and then it's just cut off there. Intercepted, presented beautifully, and hands would do it. Across the field, pass away in the tackle. Number 15, Shia Nixon, over for the try. Beautiful try.
Thank you to
Central
the One
Bay.
Foundation replay. And Hodges, excellent commentary. Expertise commentary.
Just another one of the volunteers out here today. Got our ball boys from the Waikato Rugby Club doing their thing. Plenty of volunteers, plenty of steamers out there doing their thing, giving away little prizes. And good to see some support in the stands for their tamariki out there running around. All looks pretty positive out there, Samo. So yeah, Morena whānau, here we are, and we've got the heat pump blasting. It's pretty cosy up here. We're well looked after by the local Gecko Productions team. Hence why we keep coming back. It's not because we're any good. We just love the food. So first points, it was a matter of time. Central Bay had all the early pressure and put all the early pressure on Western Bay as they restart 12 minutes into the first half. Remember, these are 20-minute halves, so it's all about applying pressure, holding on to that ball for as long as you can. I love the pass from that halfback, number 9, Ashley Partler. Beautiful pass.
As well as the pass, though, the ball has been presented perfectly from the forwards, doing their job in tight around the ruck area. The ball is sitting on the platter for the halfback to be able to deliver those beautiful passes. And again, here we go. The ball is sitting there right for her, right for the pods set up.
Great carry there. Good go forward ball. And once again, Samo, it's there. The Central Bay happy to take it up the middle and then wait for the space before sending it out wide. Huge numbers down this left-hand side. They can shift it, but Western Bay shifted across in defence. Not too many one-on-one tackles. The Western Bay seem to throw a couple at the attackers, trying to shut them down early.
Metre by metre, Central Bay are going up the middle. Great turnover from number 22, Western Bay of plenty. Harata.
First kick of the game in play. Straight down the middle. Tidied up at the back there.
Great tackle from number 10.
Forcing the knock on in their tackle too.
Tara.
So advantages with the Western Bay. They've got Central Bay on the heels. Let's play on. That went back. However, the ref doesn't see any advantage in that play and is coming back for the scrum. Well, the chip and chase there, the option taken, forced the error and made a good 25 metres for their first attacking opportunity for Western Bay girls.
Good option though with the greasy field at the moment. Just to put it along the ground, it's going to be hard to pick that one up and control it.
Yep.
Good morning to all of our 58 viewers watching this morning.
58-8. Well, it is a cold morning. Most of you will be tucked up in bed. Tune in. Some good footy going on down here as Western Bay attack down the short side. It's looking for options. Central Bay up early.
No, she's able to keep her feet. Good strong run. Oh, unlucky there because she did really well. 2-on-1 coming through. Yeah, unlucky there. She did keep her feet.
In from the side, I think, from the Western Bay player. In a scrum midfield.
First time that Western Bay had been deep into the half of the Central Bay attacking. Special guest.
Special guest.
He is quite special, actually.
Oh, we're in good company up here in the commentators' box. We'll get to that a little later. Central Bay hit down the short side. Dummy cut there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful run there from the number 10. Who we got there? Hi, Nepia. Has she got the pace? Oh, look at that.
Great
tackle.
defence from number 13.
Kayla, was it?
Dawson.
She did very well to get back there. We thought it was a 5-pointer for all money.
If the ball can get wide, it is a definite try on here for Central Bay of Plenty.
Yep.
Hands are needed.
Oh, still went back, I think. What's the ref saying? Yep, back
Play
it
on.
went. Once again, the ball's made available for Central Bay.
Set it up through the middle again. If we can go wide.
Strong carry from...
Fords want to dominate this area. We're only 2 metres, 1 metre away from the try line, and we've gone back for a penalty high tackle. Referee has seen something in the middle.
Typical of Ford's, Samo, once they see that white line, that's it. The backs might as well walk back to
They
halfway,
gotta
you
go
reckon?
back to halfway, mate. That's
Strong.
all over.
Yeah, strong carry from Manu Anderson, looking for the white line, but she was held up short. But however, she's over this time. Pushed over the line, good support, right in there behind her, driving her across the line for her first try for the day. Here's the One Foundation replay. Well, this is from the break early on from number 10, Kaya Nepia. Sold the dummy cut and then got on the outside of the centre. Thought she had the pace, but
Dawson gets back for the tackle.
yeah, you got to stay in the game, stay in the hunt. She didn't give up and cut it down short of the line. However, a couple of plays later, you'll see here on the One Foundation replay at the tap and go from number 8, Manu Anderson, and she's driven over the line for her first try of the day. Central Bay got all the pressure on Western Bay in this first half. Must be getting close to half time. Samo?
Yeah, I just want a huge shout out to our cameraman out there doing the job in the right place at the right time.
Tough kick from out towards the 5 metre line. However, I think Central Bay pretty happy being 10-0 up, turning the pressure into points. See Lippy Sinnott back out on the field there, barking the orders. He won't stop until about the 45th minute, which is 5 minutes after the game finishes, old Lippy. Central Bay all set up, ready to go. Western Bay just looking a little bit out of sorts at the moment. Questioning the time with the ref.
Just while we're waiting for this kick, a huge ups to all of the coaches, the managers who have put up their hand to volunteer their time for this awesome opportunity for all players over the next couple of days.
Short kick off there, hasn't quite met the 10. Back to the scrum on halfway. Another good attacking opportunity. Let's see if Kaya decides to give it another crack, or have they got other options.
We've gone into the last 40 seconds of the game.
I'll be watching this one here. Choosing to keep the runners on the outside this time. They didn't fall for the dummy on this occasion.
Good 10 metre gain again from our number 10. So far playing a really controlling game.
Central Bay player just running around one of their players, not causing an obstruction.
Quick tap from number 22.
They can get some points before half time. That'll make the coaches a bit happier. And there's some pace on the outside there. Ball's well presented, but that Central Bay pressure.
Coming through that ruck. Great timing.
Ball still available for Western Bay. Yeah, may have just gone off their feet there. Sam, what's the call there?
Your guess is better than mine, Hodgie.
Well, I'm going to say she went off their feet. But it's tap and go for Western Bay as they want to get their first points on the board. We've passed the 20th minute, so this will be the last play of the half, I'm guessing.
If they can hold on to this ball, this is the first time that Central Bay have had to defend, especially deep into their half.
Abby Weekepper, number 15 there, showing some good footwork. Central Bay just leaving themselves isolated there, Western Bay, sorry, but still managed to hold the ball.
Taking it forward, Western Bay really needs someone to step in. One of their leaders need to control this around this area of the field. We can see some pods.
Lots of advice coming from the crowd on the sideline, but it's harder out on the paddock when you got solid defence in front of you. But it's good to see the people out supporting their kids.
Well done to Central Bay, being able to withhold and withstand that strong attacking deep into the half of this first game of the morning. And welcome whānau to the first half of this game. And we'll go to a break here.
It's a pretty awesome initiative by the Bay to run these sub-unions, the Youth Development Cup, under 16s and under 18s, boys and girls. We're here today representing CBOP, and for CBOP Central Bay of Plenty, it's immense for us to identify our talent that's out there for the boys and the girls. Means a lot for Central Bay of Plenty to promote our girls to higher honours. Hopefully they will go on to Bay of Plenty sides and then pathways into the Women's Chiefs now and onto Sevens and All Black Ferns.
There's been huge commitment from the players. For the under 16s we've had 33 players registered, and during trainings they've been really focused and are really proud to represent Central Bay. What expectations as a coach do I have of the team for their performance? First and foremost, as a coach, I just want the boys to be proud to represent Central Bay of Plenty and just give it their best and just really enjoy the opportunity to play representative rugby here in Rotorua.
So what are my goals and aspirations for this tournament? Obviously I'm just looking to develop my own skills mainly, and just we're hoping to take away the win for the tournament. Obviously we want to show just how much of a force Central Bay is, and that's a goal for the coaches and all the team players. So yeah, that's my goal. Yeah. So
Welcome back to the second half of this first game of the morning at the Toi Ohomai Development Cup here at the Rotorua International Stadium. We've got Central Bay under 16 girls versus Western Bay under 16 girls. It's 10-0 to Central Bay, who have applied all the pressure in the first half. Let's see if the coaches have had some influence on both teams. See how the second half pans out. Beautifully taken in by Central Bay's number 4 there, Anika Norjay. And again, ball presented on a platter for the Central Bay 9. Western Bay looking to disrupt that ball for their central halfback, but however, it was still available and cleared. Directions coming from the number 9 there, Ashley. They choose to go down the left side. Good carry, good go forward ball, and a beautiful clean out. Ref coming back for a penalty. Western Bay player not rolling away. Solid start again by the Central Bay team. As Western Bay set up for the scrum. We've got options left and right the Central Bay side, so let's see where they go from here. Kaya Nepia, the 10 for Central Bay, she's been an absolute threat all morning for the Western Bay girls, so they choose to go her way yet again. What's the option she takes? Choosing to pass early this time, seeing if they can get the ball to the outside. Not much room to move there for the right winger of Central Bay. Oh, solid clean out there. Girls coming right through that ruck, just cleaning out the Western Bay defence there. And another good go forward ball, however, just falling loose in the ruck area. Play on from the ref and picked out of that ruck beautifully from number 22, Harata. And they're just looking to shift that ball out wide. Big fend in the face of the young Central Bay defender. Yeah, one of the first penalties for the Western Bay side. The physicality of Central Bay at ruck time is not making it easy for the Western Bay girls to get that ball out. They're coming through the middle of the ruck, attacking the ruck, looking for that turnover, holding their feet, doing a great job at ruck time. Western Bay looking to get out to some wheels on the outside. There's the number 15 we talked about a little bit earlier, Abby Wikipa. Passes the ball out to Takiri Rewichi with not much room to move, and she's been taken out into touch right on halfway. Central Bay just making a change there. First line out of the second half. Straight to the front. Not taken cleanly, but went backwards and ball available. Another good clean out at the ruck there. Certainly Western Bay are being challenged at ruck time. Central Bay just showing a bit more physicality. Getting desperate to get their hands on ball, Western Bay, and just entering from the side of the ruck there, looking to get their hands on. However, referee is given the penalty to Central Bay, who are choosing to take the scrum. Good options, choosing to go for the scrum, not kicking for territory or the line out. The scrum was guaranteed ball. Let's see what they can do with it. See if they can get out of their own half. Welcome back to Sam.
Oh, kia ora, kia ora. Sorry, I was just doing my day job as well. Job that pays me not too bad. If anyone's needing to board at Rotorua Boys High School, give me a phone call.
We won't get the phone number out live on TV.
Western Bay really need to get back on side here. Around the midfield of the defensive line, that's where it's been letting them down. They really need to get a little bit more enthusiastic.
Again, the scrum option from the penalty, guaranteed ball for the Central Bay.
Some rolling subs here, and we'll hopefully get those numbers to you. Number 28, Tara, and who was the other number? I didn't see actually that came on.
Here we go, scrum feed. Ball one, quick hands. Here we go again. Trying to free up these wingers a little more in the second half. Ball's presented nicely. No one at the ruck for Western Bay this time. They've been cleaned out all morning, so maybe they're choosing just to stay off the ruck, fan out and put a solid D-line up.
Gone into the zero call, eh? Zero ruck.
Yeah, again, no one at that ruck. So tackles are being made and they're choosing to fan out. Oh, good. Great option there. Just
in behind. If we can scoop that up.
Yeah, saw the winger up flat, so choosing to kick him behind and put the pressure, though they didn't regain it. Still a win as far as territory goes. And good to see these players with the options up their sleeves and choosing to use them.
Whatever was said at half-time was really working for Central Bay plenty.
Yeah. Again, Lippy's in it. You'll always have plenty to say, Lippy, but you can guarantee it's pretty good stuff. He's on his feet. Most of the coaching staff are sitting down, but can't keep a good man down. Just in the background there, I think we've got the Central Bay boys getting ready to go, but meanwhile the action's all out on the Rotorua International Stadium as the knock-on's been forced there by the Western Bay side, and another great attacking opportunity for Central Bay.
Six metres away from the try line. Couple of options. The winger on the far side has been going really well. Up next after this game we have the Central Bay of Plenty versus the Western Bay of Plenty under 18s game. But back to this game. Central Bay under 16s were put under pressure from Western Bay defensive line.
They needed to do that, Samo. Central Bay, excuse me, once they get close to that line, they know how to get across it. Good carry right up the middle. Ball presented again on the platter, making it easier for our number 9. Who for the first time, pass didn't find the player. And a tackle without the ball by the looks of things there. Well, number 9 for Central Bay, Ashley, she's had an outstanding game. Possibly the first error of her game, just past not finding her player. However, scrum feed, Ashley will get to feed that scrum, and still an attacking opportunity for Central Bay. Western Bay's been asked to make a lot of tackles today. Again, that midfield just tying up the Central Bay attack. Dummy sold, carried, trying to get the offload in the tackle. Ball's gone backwards, picked up beautifully in the greasy conditions. Western Bay play over the ball there, and the referee said Central Bay was holding on.
But quick tap from Western Bay of Plenty. They're not mucking around. They want to get out of this. 22 deep in their half. If the ball can get wide.
Oh yeah, there's about 5 on 1 out there.
Yes, just coming through off their feet. Again, quick play of the ball from Western Bay. Were they back 10? Number 10 has gone right through the middle. Looking for her support play, and unlucky to have a knock on in the bottom there just as she was placing the ball back. There was some outstanding play.
Yeah,
not waiting around. The support play just needed to get with her.
Tyra Waitere taking the quick tap, little step off the right foot. Looking for support, but she was too quick, ran away from it all. And the error just being forced on the 10 metre line in the Western Bay half. From where we're sitting, if these girls can just shift it along the line, stay running straight, there's plenty of space on the outsides. However, out there is a lot different with bodies in front of you.
Oh, awesome. Great tackle, great technique, driving the legs.
But still, ball retention for Central Bay has been outstanding today.
And with Western Bay going into a 0, yes.
22 for her second turnover, Harata Heiblom.
And an offload in the tackle to set up the winger.
That defence, look, there's maroon and gold jerseys right across the park. Let's go back to that turnover though. Number 22 there, you can see with the ball. She's hungry. She's doing all she can to get the Western Bay girls on the scoreboard. Straight in over the ball for the turnover.
Sorry, Whānau, we're back. Had a little technical difficulties, but we're back onto the game. Western Bay attacking with the ball. Central Bay could be looking for a turnover here.
Yeah, Western Bay have made some substitutions, and these girls have come onto the park and doing exactly what's been asked of them. Let's add some impact. And the flow of the game just seems to be swinging in the way of Western Bay at the moment. So Central Bay being tested.
Not looking for the line out. Just going with the quick tap. They had to play on from Central Bay.
Yep, knocked on. They'll be slightly disappointed with that one.
Western Bay need to come up into their defensive line. Don't want to give any metres away for Central Bay of Plenty, otherwise they'll take all of those opportunities. Look like a sneaky hand in there.
Yeah, just in from the side there. Referee's done a great job today. He seems to very clear in his comms to the players. Looking at his watch. Keep going, mate. You've still got about 9 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go.
That's 8 minutes at Rotorua, boys.
Do the math, Hodge.
Uncontested scrums again. If you've just tuned in, Central Bay of Plenty with the feed, opting to go blind even though the halfback was in place. But the ball is there, presented for Central Bay. Just need someone to be at halfback. Have a pod waiting.
Ball into contact again. Again, presented beautifully. That one might just go the way of Central Bay again. While it looks very tempting, you just can't touch that ball once it's been presented at ruck time. Still a ruck, and the Western Bay player just sort of too tempting for it. Went for the ball. Penalty, Central Bay. Again, look out for Tyra. Sorry, not Tyra. Number 10, Kaya. Kaya Nipia. Choosing to go wide.
Looked like her centre was calling, or fullback was calling for a late cut there. Oh, great blowout from number 20. Who was that?
Who was that? Anyway, ball still available for Central Bay. Western Bay up. Quick in defence on that occasion.
Looking for a turnover in the ruck. The ball is still presented well for Central Bay of Plenty. Unlucky with that pass from halfback going a little high.
There's 22 in there over the ball again this time. The ref has just seen something he didn't quite like there. What is that? Oh, a little bit high in the contact area there somewhere. So again, another penalty. Number 22, Harata Payblom. It's Puki High School. She's been outstanding for the Western Bay side, especially at ruck time. Another good clearance from Central Bay. The kick options there again. The Western Bay D-line was up very flat.
Oh, here it is out wide.
There we go.
Does she have the pace?
Covered defence coming across.
Number 20.
And just
1.
Well, we've
Georgia,
seen, we've seen Kaya Nipia. We've seen her attacking abilities out wide in the first half there. And then we've just seen her covered defence, putting the Western Bay player into touch. Outstanding play from that young lady. Not many lineouts this game, Samo.
No, we had one real good one at the start. I believe that ended up in a try for Central Bay of Plenty.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can do that again.
Numbers game there. It looks like
again, well taken, good lift, excellent technique. No doubt there was something taught from Jimmy McLean. Big Jim.
Yeah, 2 passes from Central Bay and we're on the opposite 15. They didn't get a hand. These guys have got some great skills. As again, Central Bay set up to attack. All seen the space out wide. The missed pass there, out into space. Got the go forward. Quick ball. Direct running from the midfield there. She can get the pass away to the support on the outside. No. Beautiful tackle from the Western Bay side, shutting that play down.
If the ball can get along the ground, there is ample space in behind the back line of Western Bay of Plenty. Central Bay just need to look up and check the yardage that is there. A lot of real estate out there for them.
Game ref just looking over his shoulder again at the Western Bay. They're on their heels going backwards, looking for that offside. Oh,
some excellent interaction from the Central Bay, hand to hand, able to control the ball. With the sun out at the moment, the field is drying up, so we're looking for excellent play in the next few games coming ahead. Back to this game, Central Bay are controlling the ball well. 3 minutes to go in this game.
That's all the ball Central Bay's had. Western Bay have done well to keep them at 10-0 at this stage. But they've got their work cut out for them.
Going back to a penalty. Not too sure what that was for.
No. Scrum option again.
If you've just tuned in, whānau, we have a non-contested scrum so far, and our next game coming up is the Central Bay versus the Western Bay under-18 boys. Be an exciting game.
Just remember, the clock doesn't stop. We need the games to continue, so we stick to our schedule, so the clock keeps ticking, unless, of course, there's a serious injury. So any ref stoppages, the clock won't stop. You'll have a few words. Time will keep ticking. There's a Central Bay, just break the midfield of Western Bay. Here she goes again. Number 10, Kaya Nepia. Sells the dummy. We'll get let's see this on the One Foundation replay. This will be good watching when she gets home this evening. Bit sore after all her rugby. Another beautiful pass there. Just taking it to the line. Little dummy cut there. The gap opens up. She's got the awareness just to take the hold and get over for a beautiful try.
And a 10 out of 10 for that dive as well.
And first conversion of the day. Drop kick. Taking the score to 17-0 with about 2 minutes to play. Central Bay girls pretty much dominated this game, although we've seen Western Bay, they're not dropping their heads, they're jogging back to halfway, the heads are up, they want to finish this game strong. And these kids are lucky, they get to go home and watch themselves, and good coaching tools, getting everything recorded on local Gecko Productions. We all know you like to sort of see yourself on the TV. Sam, you would have done that a fair few times over your years.
Well, the TV doesn't tell a lie, so no, I don't usually like watching myself. Jersey's usually too tight for me to be watching any sort of TV.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, we all sort of think the idea of it's good, but when you do something good, it'll also pick out the bad. However, that's the game done. It's 17-0, full time here at the Rotorua International Stadium at the Toi Ohomai Youth Development Rugby Tournament. And it's Central Bay coming out on top. Central Bay under 16 girls coming out on top 17-0 over rivals Western Bay Apprentice.